Welcome back to the Mouse Gun Guide. Today I want to show you a beautiful Belgian-made gun. This is a Melior 6.35 pistol. And notice I didn't give you a model name. Well, Melior didn't assign model names to most of their pistols. As a matter of fact, Melior is not even a company name, it's a brand name. The old Belgian gunmaker Robar and de Kirchhoff goes back to the early days of the 20th century. The company went through some name changes, but Robar always remained part of it. And by the time this gun was made, around 1930, it was just Robar and Company. And I'll show you an ad here that just shows you some of the Robar pistols. They just designated them by calibers. And you can see on the one that we're looking at today, it just says reduced model here is what that means, and 7 shots. It's got to be a 6+1 because this only had a 6-round magazine. So here on the gun it says Melior, and it gives some patents, and then Belgium, some proof marks, and here's the serial number 13348, and this 22, I don't know what it means. I don't know where it came from. I haven't seen anything. I haven't found anything online that explains it. But Melior's, like all the Belgian pistols that I'm aware of, is a very well-made firearm. It was made to compete with the Walther Model 9, and you can see it is very tiny. In 1921, when the Walther Model 9 was introduced, it was the smallest pistol firing the 6.35 millimeter cartridge. And companies such as Men's made the Lilliput 1926, 1927 to compete, very much based on this. And then Melior got into the competition too around 1930 with this model. You can call it the reduced model. And I have a link I'll put below that calls it a new model type 4. Okay, since Melior didn't assign model numbers, it's up to collectors now over the years who've tried to differentiate between the models and assigning model numbers and names to them. But you can see beautiful grip here. I love medallions, insetting grips, blue, Melior Liège, and then you have the logo, the R for Robar and CO Company, Robar and Company. The other side doesn't have that blue medallion, and it has Melior Belgium at 6.35 there in the annulus. So very beautiful gun, little 6-round magazine, and you might not have noticed it has a grip safety, and the grip safety is in right there because the gun isn't cocked. If you cock the gun, the grip safety pops out, and that serves as a cocking indicator. You have the safety on the frame here, so there it goes. And the way it disassembles, all the Melior pistols, and they made a lot of pistols with different variants, disassemble the same way, except some of the last ones they made. But you hear the sight. You can lift up the sight. When you lift the front of the sight, then you can slide it sideways. And that's what locks everything together. So you remove the magazine, get that out of the way. The slide can come off all the way up here. And this is a block here. I hate to take this off on camera. This has an internal hammer. Unlike the Model 9 and most other copies of the Model 9 they just have strikers, this has an internal hammer. And that is a bit difficult to get back together, so I'm not going to take that out. You can see the recoil spring there below the barrel. The barrel is fixed to the frame. So if I can get it back together here quickly. Nothing goes together as easily as it comes apart. As I was working on some yard tools the other day, I was constantly reminded of that. Okay, back together. So there you have a beautiful little gun. the Melior new model, or it could be called the reduced model or new model type 4 in 6.35 millimeter.